episode 84. Today we are going to have a Buddy the Elf dinner party. So we're going to make some cookies that match the Buddy the Elf movie. So what you need for that is just a bag of white chocolate chip cookies, or white chocolate chips. This is a 5-ounce can of chow mein noodles. You can put in a little bit of this maple extract if you want to really be authentic to Buddy the Elf. And then about 1/4 of a cup of dehydrated marshmallows. I could not find those anywhere, so what I did was just cut up little mini marshmallows and let them sit out for a little bit, and they're definitely dehydrated. Okay, and then you'll just need the toppings. So it could be some red and green M&Ms. You could take a Pop-Tart and crunch that up. Whatever you want to use or whatever you have in your house to kind of decorate the tops of those. It could even be sprinkles. Okay, so the first step is to melt our chocolate. So what you're going to need to do is dump your chocolate in a microwavable safe bowl. And the thing with white chocolate, you have to be really careful because it's temperamental sometimes. What we're going to do is put this in our microwave, and you're going to want to cook this on 30-second intervals at half power. So it will take a little bit of time, but you want to do it at half power, otherwise your chocolate will seize up and it will get really thick. So 30 seconds on your microwave, find your power level button, and then hit a 5. So that will take it to power level 5. Hit start. And we're going to stir it after every 30-second interval.
Hi, it's Buddy the Elf. What's your favorite color?
So after 2 minutes of melting this chocolate on the 30-second intervals, it is, this looks pretty good. We're going to add just a couple little drops of maple extract. I don't want it to be too overpowering, but to still have that maple flavoring just because it's so important to Buddy the Elf. We're just going to stir that into our chocolate. Meanwhile, I covered a baking pan with some wax paper. That's what we're going to put our cookies out on. So open up your chow mein noodles and just dump those right into the chocolate. And then we're going to stir this up until it's fully coated. Once your chocolate has coated the noodles, this is going to resemble the spaghetti that Buddy makes and puts all of the candy corn, candy canes, all of his sugary goodness on top of. Alright, so that's all there is to that. We're just going to stir this together. And you want this to be kind of not too huge of a scoop, otherwise it'll be really hard to eat. But you want it to be, you don't want it to be too small, otherwise it won't look like the spaghetti very much. What I'm going to do is put in maybe about half of these as I stir this around a little bit so that they kind of stick to the chocolate, and then we can put a few on the top too if we need to. But that way they get molded into the chocolate a little bit. Those were the marshmallows that we kind of created. Okay, so I'm going to use an ice cream scoop. This is a bigger ice cream scoop. And we're just going to put these out on our wax paper in little mounded balls like this. Okay, so again, remember these don't have to be perfect shape. It's supposed to be spaghetti, so it doesn't have to be perfect. But that's all we're going to do. After we get these out on our tray, we'll come back and we'll decorate these up with some Pop-Tarts and some M&Ms, sprinkles, make it look nice and festive. So to decorate these up a little bit more, we're going to kind of crumple up a little Pop-Tart.
You know what you need? Candy, candy corn, and syrup. That's
you want to break up some little pieces of Pop-Tart and put it on there?
Sprinkle them?
Yep. And then we'll put some sprinkles on. I don't have any M&Ms, so we're just going to use some sprinkles, some red and green sprinkles. Maybe some of these little red sixlets. It doesn't have to be perfect. Buddy just likes sugar, right?
Yeah.
For our last finishing touch, just melted up some chocolate chips. And we're just going to drizzle that over. Buddy likes to take Hershey syrup on his, but I figured the melting chocolate would sit up a little bit better, or set up a little bit better so that it didn't get too messy while we were eating these. But that's all there is to making Buddy the Elf is the final product. Have a great day.